40, pull up to the party, yeah, yeah, yeah. Gassed up, shawty, said I need about 40.
Here he comes, Kevin Blackwood, coming out of Buffalo, New York.
One of the Buffalo boys.
I tell you what, Buffalo really showing out right now. Between Blackwood and Daniel Garcia doing what he does right now.
You know that's Kevin Blackwood singing himself to the ring. That's him doing the vocals on this theme. That's the level that Buffalo is approaching this game.
Wow, I need to get this. Also, I really like the Slipknot basketball jersey. Yo, Kevin Blackwood, bro, he's different. I like him.
Yeah, well, you know who he's going to be tangling with tonight. Pure Rule style. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's hit a couple of them for J-Train who ain't here. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what time it is.
Time to spread some cheese on that cracker.
Rottweilers, baby.
God, you talk about legends in the game. Talk about OGs in the game. Talk about somebody 25 years plus deep in the game. Talking about that notorious 187. Is he ready for a fight? It should be an honor for y'all to speak my name. Let's go.
Introducing first, in the corner to my left, from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 184 pounds, the aesthetic Crippler, Kevin Blackwood. His opponent from Brooklyn, New York.
Okay, stand up.
187 pounds.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, Gertner put some stank on that motherfucker. He put some stank on the 27-year veterans announcement.
That's right.
From deep in darkest Brooklyn, Joe Gertner just rang bells for the notorious 187.
What they say? Best die, do or die, baby.
He needs his man.
That gong hits, you know it's time for a fight. But it's gonna be a little bit of a different fight than usual. This is a pure wrestling rules matchup. One of the staples we got going on here in VxS.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, don't you dare count out Homicide. We know who trained him, Raging Bull Manny Fernandez. You want to talk about wrestling, grappling? That man is one of the masters of tutelage in the game.
Yeah, you're right. And ask any of the people that came through the doghouse.
Oh yeah.
They'll tell you that Homicide will stretch your ass out. Ask any of the people that went through Game Changer Wrestling's compound. R.I.P. to the compound. That place was dumb lit. But ask the people that trained under Homicide. Yeah, they'll tell you he stretched their asses out. He
absolutely old school style. I'm talking about that down in the basement YMCA Catholic schoolboy stuff.
Gritty.
You know.
Nasty. But you know what?
Scream for mercy.
But here's the thing. You know, Kevin Blackwood, he's another New York boy. Not from New York City, not from Brooklyn, but he's from upstate.
Oh, they make him different upstate.
Yeah, and Buffalo goes crazy. They're fighters up there too. So Kevin Blackwood, man, I think he's ready for this test.
And that's exactly what it is, partner. It's a test. Homicide looking leaner than the last time I saw him don the attire and do the damn dance. That must be that Ring of Honor prestige.
Mm-hmm.
One half of the tag team champions of the world.
Putting in that work.
Oh, yeah. He has been for years now, 27 years.
Former world champion over there in Ring of Honor.
Indeed.
And of course, the man who he beat for that championship, no slouch, the American Dragon, Brian Danielson.
Brian Danielson is the American Dragon. Let's get that straight.
Come on, well, you know, just
Well,
trying
it
to
took
get.
me a long time to get used to his other name.
I know that. I'm trying to get one in for the casuals. Casual folk. But we got some pretty even footing right here, right now. And nobody's really been able to get the advantage. Got a knuckle lock going on right here. One hand. Look at that, Homicide trying to stack him up, but Kevin Blackwood, he's too smart for that.
Referee Nick Shen right where he needs to be, getting all up in both of their grills. It's canoeing, but that's all right. Kevin Blackwood really wrenching in right now. When applied properly, an elementary headlock is one of the most painful maneuvers.
Oh, yeah.
Homicide's really fighting him, getting it locked in there.
Well, if you think about it, if you get a headlock properly applied, the edge, the hard part of the arm is just going to be grinding up against the side of your face, up against your ear.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel good at all. And especially if you're able to grind that forearm up against the orbital bone and really grind up against the temples, yeah, it's not good at all.
Yeah, you're breaking down the anatomy of combat right now, partner.
Oh, look at that. Transitions
behind.
into a headlock of his own. And you notice how both men trying to avoid the ropes. Because, you know, up to the referee's discretion, what constitutes as a rope break and what does not. And that comes into play in a match like this. Pure rules, where you only get 3 rope breaks.
Blackwood kicking out. Ooh. Deep arm drag followed by another. And you see him just kind of letting that knee rest right above the forehead of Homicide, just letting him know what he could do. And I think that's a mistake. He might as well do it. Yeah. He's telling him to take it. Take that rope break.
Nah, Homicide doesn't want it.
Too early.
He thought about it, though, because let's not forget where this match originated from, where Homicide comes from. He knows what pure wrestling, even though he might not do pure wrestling in every match, he knows what a pure wrestling rules match is all about. And that time, well, he said -1 rope break, but Kevin Blackwood didn't really break the hold. Homicide telling people to get out of the way. This is gonna be one of those tope call hellos. No, it's not, because Kevin Blackwood comes in there with a cross body. Sunset flip. Almost got it, but Kevin Blackwood very quickly, after attempting the sunset flip, very quickly got into the arm drag, into the arm bar there. He's trying to get the arm barred. Trying to put pressure on the shoulder.
Yeah, you're trying to possibly separate that shoulder, move it all around in that blade area.
Now, if you remember, not just you, Larry, but also viewers at home, Homicide has had a history of that shoulder being injured, going back years.
So Kevin Blackwood, clearly a student of the game, doing his homework. Okay, now Nick Shin looks like he's in there.
Big back elbow goes for the notorious 187, taking Blackwood down.
Yeah, now.
Ooh, trapezius hold.
That's right. And just driving that knee right into the small of the back. Again, otra vez. questionable tactics there.
Questionable, but
I mean,
he's bending the rules.
indeed.
You know,
As a veteran should. Scooped him up easily with that body slam.
you know, and this could be a thing that's going through Homicide's mind, knowing that, you know, Kevin Blackwood, kind of a new name in the game, getting a little bit of buzz. And now maybe Homicide, as the 27-year veteran, is going to say, you know what? Let me take this kid down a peg. Let me humble him a little bit. Let me show him where he's really at.
Well, not only that, the ramifications. Okay, wait a minute.
That's just plain illegal.
See, this is the ramifications at the same time.
Close fist.
This is going to break down. This is going to break down, Emil.
You get one warning, and after that, it's a rope break. If he gets him with another one of those, then after that, he could be risking disqualification. So you have to really be careful in a pure rules match. Oh, no!
Well, up close and personal
Speaking of careful,
goes Kevin Blackwood.
nothing careful about that at all.
Not at all. Oh, and Homicide's, he's calling his spot. He wants to bust his damn head open.
Oh, he just might. Because if you look at those ring posts, they are not circular.
Wait a minute, there's
They are
nothing
square.
clear about this. There's nothing. Hey, well, they're resorting to fisticuffs.
You were right, Larry, though. This is
Well, I guess-
something that is going to break down.
I guess on the outside, anything goes. Homicide telegraphing that upper thrust, that uppercut thrust. Measuring the man,
Uh-oh.
dropping him down.
Looking like Akira Taue right
Dropping
there.
him down teeth first. Taking it to the streets right now.
Snapmared him on the floor. Oh, he's going to drop that. Yeah, that Abdullah the Butcher elbow.
Yeah, right on the fucking floor.
Now, you know Abdullah the Butcher, one of Homicide's big influences. I mean, when you come up under the tutelage of Manny Fernandez, of course you're going to be into somebody like Abdullah the
Yeah,
Butcher.
you're going to be about that blood life. That you're going to be about that. And I'm talking about using sharp utensils like forks, your teeth, your nails. But this is-
Homicide will make a shiv out of anything.
Yes, indeed he will. Oh, and he'll tie your ass up, too.
Variation of the butterfly lock right there, with the legs in sort of like an Indian deathlock formation.
Oh,
and
there's-
Kevin Blackwood,
There was no way.
yeah. You have to use a rope break at that point.
Oh, and Homicide with a crucifix pin attempt. Kevin Blackwood, he don't look so pretty right now. That's the thing about being in the ring with Homicide. He'll bring the ugliness out of you.
You ain't kidding, Larry. And for how many years we've been seeing it? Almost 30.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Blackwood, though, going downstairs. Uh-oh, going for the ace crusher. Can't get it. High kick. No.
Ooh.
But the forearm caught him. Half Nelson. Half Nelson suplex.
Homicide popping those hips right into his abdomen.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
On his head. On his head, Larry.
Strong style.
Oh, we're getting more. Sit out power bomb.
Drove him down.
Oh, very close.
And he is giving it to Homicide, and he is giving it to him hard.
I feel like the thing that would have helped Kevin Blackwood there is after the impact of the powerbomb, if he just kind of pulled him in and was able to get his legs over the shoulder, he would have been in
He
the
was
three.
able to hook it, but he's back on the offensive.
So close after that elbow off the top. Kevin Blackwood is really cooking right now. He's got to keep pouring on this pressure.
Absolutely. Kick it into high gear. Go for the kill shot.
Oh, ends of gear. He got all of it, too.
And Homicide, quite frankly, walked right into that one.
He was dazed.
Indeed. There it is. Ace crusher. Holding the notorious 187 didn't get that moniker by not every once in a while grabbing a handful of tights.
That's right.
And Nick Shin didn't see shit.
Well, he was looking at the shoulders.
Yeah, well.
He was in proper position to look at his shoulders, and Homicide, knowing that, he said, let me just grab a little bit of trunks right there.
Oh,
Cop Killer.
he's able to negotiate this maneuver.
Let's go, Cop Killer.
Wait a minute. Blackwood has to have this one scouted. He knows. Drop down to my ass. Stop him from being able to turn me upside down.
Blackwood escaped.
Work.
Big body slam. He really muscled him down with that one. Now Blackwood going up to the top.
Homicide right back up. He said, I gotta cut him off at the pass or I might be taking a dirt nap.
And that ain't comfortable for Blackwood. Oh, Blackwood.
Let's get a couple shots in.
Yeah, he's trying to. Oh, I think Homicide, he was probably grinding his fingertips. Or his knuckles.
If he can.
Avalanche crusher. Larry.
Blackwood fighting.
Oh, headbutt. Down goes Homicide. Oh, that was like a missile dropkick senton. And he got him. Wow, Kevin Blackwood, big win.
Huge win over the 27-year veteran.
And you know what? I'll tell you what it was. I think it was that double impact off of that missile dropkick off of the top. Because not only did he hit him with the dropkick off the top rope, but off of the impact of the dropkick, his body came down on top of Homicide.
Quite frankly, looking sad on his head.
Right, it just driving all the wind out of him. 1, 2, 3. That's all it takes. 3 count. And if you're not, if you got all the wind knocked out of you on a double impact move like that, you're done. I don't care who you are.
And Homicide was already wobbly. Remember, he walked right into that Infinity after evading that one double stop. So it had taken a toll on him, and Kevin Blackwood just won the day.
How about that? Kevin Blackwood, you know what? He just repped for upstate. Because you know what? A lot of times in New York State, they talk about New York State. They're really talking about New York City. That upstate don't get really a lot of buzz like they should. In terms of wrestling and in terms of music. Go ahead, Buffalo.
Buffalo in the hip.
Crawford in the place, about to kick you in the face. Find him on the biggest stage, everybody say, go TJ, yo, that's my TJ. Go TJ, yo, that's my TJ.
I'll tell you what, Larry, you may not recognize this, but I do. TJ Crawford and Kevin Blackwood, at one point in time here at VxS, they had a match that was an absolute banger, all caps. And I think he wants another shot.